It's warmed up a little bit out here, and Bug went in to town to get some more gas, but this side's slowly starting to come up. That side is very, very, very slowly starting to go down. I really need to pull all of this here down, which will help a lot. But what I need to do is get this as flat as possible, and then I'm gonna pull it down as much as I can, and then here where it's really high, because eventually, like in between these two trees will be my drive out into the pasture. So this will be my drive up into my garage. So this will be where my big door is gonna go. But I'm just working a few hours at a time, just trying to get her pulled down, and it's been kind of a pain. I mean, I'm working with a 1949G tractor, and you guys have seen it. It's an old, like 40, 48, 49 horse John Deere G. It's a 1949. So she's old, she's wore out. Still going strong though, still doing the work. I got some cool things coming for it too. Looks like Bug's back. But just an update, so we're slowly working at it, trying to get her leveled out. So I'm going to work at it some more. I got a couple more hours before it gets dark. I'm going to try to get as much pulled down as I can, so just going to keep at it. All right. Starting to get a little bit cold. Oh, but it's coming along pretty good. I love these lights. They light up everything. But no, it's about right in here. It's looking pretty level. Haven't checked it yet. I still think up in here still needs to be pulled down, which is fine. I'll get it pulled down because, of course, right behind the tractor, the shadow right in here, it's still pretty high. So I gotta push and pull that down as I work it down, but still got to fill in some spots like over here that dip down. But I'm just trying to basically fill in right here, and then once this is all filled in, I'll try to level it out, and then I'll bring all of this, you know, I'll see where this is at, and then I'll try to bring it down more. But it's coming down slowly but surely. Like I said, I'm working with an old trip bucket tractor, which means the way the bucket dumps is that oh man, inhaled something. The way the bucket dumps is with this lever right here. You just pull it and it pulls them arms off, and then the bucket just drops. Kinda got an issue. My loader frame, I'm gonna have to fix it. It's starting to get worse. Oh yeah, it's starting to get really bad. Oh yeah, it's split all the way around now. So I'm gonna have to get this up in the air and get that welded all the way around, get some good weld in there. The old girl's seen better days, but I need to get that welded back up, or I'm gonna end up having problems. All right, so I've done already is I have wired up. This is my 220 plug for my welder. Plug just goes right in the cover there. I think it's because it's just heating it from the sun. I was like, why does that feel warm? Anyway, yeah, so got my 220 there for my welder, and then I put in my other outlet for my truck. I was just running it off this one, went ahead and put the outlet on it, so now I've got 4 outlets plus 220 underneath my panel here. So got this going. I'm going to I've got pressure up on it now to bend it back, so I'm gonna start welding this crack and hopefully get it all welded back together. We'll see how good of a welder I am, I guess. All right, got it welded. It's not pretty by any means. Did what I could, especially welding upside down. But see if it holds, I guess. Gonna go up there and start leveling off again, so hopefully get her finished up. All right, let's try this again. A little update. I've been using it I got a little crazy with my welding because I decided that I didn't like the way I did it the first time, so I burned her in a little hotter. And this one I used a different stick. It was a thicker stick, and I just started melting things all over on it. But held up for the most part. And then it done split again. I need to grind that down and run that back down through there hot like I did the first time. Or the second time, not the first time. But anyway, oh, I got the thing on here charging the battery because I have no alternator. I still got to do that. Alternator, charge battery. I put one of those on there sometime. But as I was as I was digging, I got a little rambunctious, just a little rambunctious. This here bent. It bent that turnbuckle there, and it was sticking like out here. And when I did that, I accidentally broke the loader arm. Problem is to fix that right now is I gotta take the whole loader off, and I'm not ready to do that because I temporarily bandaged it so that way I can finish doing what I'm doing here. So it's gonna be really hard to see. Getting closer, getting way closer. I'll have to show you it in the daylight, but there's still, like, up in this corner here, you can see there's piles of dirt and stuff. Those big ruts. I got to get this dug out and then leveled off. But I'm getting closer. A lot of divots and stuff in here that I got to get filled in. A few other spots I'm pretty sure that I've got to pull down, but it is really hard to see with this light how flat it is. But once I get this pulled down this way, and then pulled back this way, and then pulled around, I think we'll be right on the money. So, but once I get that done, then we'll start setting my string line, getting it squared off, and after that, figure out where we need to dig our holes, and we'll start digging holes. And we'll have to do that and get poles set and get everything leveled and whatnot. So, but today was all about fixing and breaking things, apparently. But you know, just keep going. It's gonna be a nice weekend, and tomorrow's gonna be nice again. And plan on after church, maybe, hopefully, getting that completely flattened and finished. I've got a few more things I got to do here tonight, but just picking things up. But yeah, it's frustrating. Like I've said, it'd be a lot nicer if I could afford something like a skid steer or whatever to do this, or hire it out or whatever. But you know, I'm thankful that I've actually got a tractor that I can use. Yeah, sure, it's 70-some years old, but hey, it's still working. I'm gonna fix it, gonna keep fixing it. It's frustrating, but you know, got to be thankful for the little things and all the things that you get, you know, you got in life, because you know, these things on earth they're just objects. So, you know, you can't take them with you. And, you know, eventually, I mean, might upgrade something, but, you know, it's just not in the books right now. But But yeah, I do. I get frustrated, and Bug knows that I'm frustrated, and she gets frustrated at me, and sometimes it's not good, but I mean, I really got to control my temper sometimes. And it's hard, but and yeah, like I said, working with a 70-some-year-old tractor, but I'm very thankful that I've got the things that I've got to be able to do what I'm doing. Still waiting on the other pieces of my tractor to come. I haven't quite showed you that yet, but once it's all here, I will show you it, and I will be assembling it. So I had to take the loader off the tractor, so this is the loader. This broke. Oh, the loader, while I was using it, I knew it was a little bit broke to begin with when I was using it. Like I've said how many times, this tractor's old, and this thing's been welded on a few times, and you know, beat around and not taken care of all that well. But so I'm gonna beat all this back and re-weld it and get that the way it's supposed to be, and I'm gonna do the frame down here. I'm gonna grind this down. Kind of hard to tell because it's, you know, not daylight or nothing. So the next time I get to this, I don't know if it'll be daylight or what, because we're supposed to be getting some cold weather, and I don't know if I want to be out here welding. But anyway, this has been holding up for the most part, other than I got to re-weld it underneath. I need to grind it down and re-weld it. I'll probably do that same thing up here, just kind of grind it down, re-weld it, so that way the loader's good. The loader's old, been used and abused, and like I said, not very well taken care of, but this side seems to be all right. But anyway, I gotta get this back in here, get it welded. I'll probably get a grease zerk to put in there, because it didn't have a grease zerk to begin with, and that's probably why a lot of the wear, of course, inside the pin, it's oblong and everything, you know, it's busted oblong. So I'm gonna try to weld some of this back up, and then I'll have to try to build up some that pin. But I don't want to go too nuts with it. I mean, it is an old tractor. Doesn't need to be perfect, just needs to be functional. But I got to pick up my stuff here. But what I wanted to show you was the tractor, because I mean, ever since I was little growing up with this tractor, I have never seen it with the loader off of it. First time I ever seen the loader off of it, and won't be the last time I see the loader off of it. because one of these years, sometime, I've got the paint and everything for it, I just need to paint it. But I have never seen this tractor in all my years I've been around it. I've never seen it with the loader off of it. I've seen it with everything else off of it because I'm the one that did that. But because all the hoodwork and stuff I had sandblasted and everything already, and I was gonna get around to painting it, but never got around to painting it. But one of these years, all this is gonna get cleaned up, fixed up best I can. There's a lot of things on here that's leaking and seeping and whatever. It needs some new seals here and there, you know. It needs some love, but like I say, it's an old tractor. It does the job, but like I said, I just got to get around to fixing it. But once I get the building built and everything, which I got to get that loader fixed, because and I'm going to adjust it a little bit because I need to set the loader in the upper pin so I can raise the loader higher. Yeah, because I need to be able to get my trusses up that high, and I really need to get this thing welded down solid, because if I'm lifting trusses and stuff with it, I really need it to not break. So I got to do that again. But anyway, I was trying to show you last night, but I can show you now. The temperature's starting to drop a little bit here, but it's not too bad. So I had my lights set up, and I was trying to get this pulled down. I found one of them concrete forms just laying up here. But like I said, there used to be a house here. Well, it was like it was a trailer, but I'm getting I've been trying to get this cleared up, and of course I've been pulling, you know, internet cables out and stuff like that from the old building. But all of this up here, I'm trying to get it pulled back down flat. But this corner, I'm trying to get it worked, because you can kind of see, oh man, I'm getting stuff all over, grease and whatever. But anyway, you can kind of see how the ruts are in here. I got to get this all pushed back around and smoothed out, but it's getting there. So I mean, it's once I get the loader fixed, then I'll be able to come back out here. So it's next, well, that's the other crappy thing. Yeah, see, there's that internet cable sticking up out of the ground. But anyway, so next weekend's supposed to warm up, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. We got tumbling stuff all weekend, and I gotta find time to get this done, because finishing leveling this out, which ain't gonna take much, because I just gotta pull it down and get her leveled out here, and then once it's pretty well level, I'm gonna start, you know, getting everything marked out and cutting my holes and whatnot, and then when it comes to doing the concrete, then I'll worry about getting, you know, the inside a little bit more level and worry about all that. But main thing is if the building's level. So problem is I'm trying to get that pulled down and all this moved around, but loader keeps breaking on me. So, but thankful for having the tractor, and I've got a welder and everything. So, and you know, it's just things I've accumulated over the years, and you know, I've been given, so can't complain. But well, I don't know, maybe I can complain a little bit. But no, just gotta keep going, gotta keep moving, keep getting everything pulled down and moved around, because once I get that pulled down and, you know, down over here, and can't turn towards the light, whatever. But anyway, get it all pulled down and whatnot, I can start setting out where my stuff goes. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to get the loader moved around so I could get it down there where the pole is, so I can get it welded, because, you know, I ain't got 1,600 feet of cord to run all the way up here to just weld it up here. And not only that, I had to take the loader off to fix it. And yeah, so anyway, so that's it for now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see where we're at next time. And our cold days with the water lines the way they are, I've had no problems. Pool noodles and heat tape, just basically run the heat tape down the water line with the pool noodles on it. Been working great. So, but I gotta get things picked up. I gotta go in. I gotta get my water hooked back up, because I've got my electrical running my lights right now, and I need to run it back up there to help, or to turn my pump back on. So anyway, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. God bless you.